Hi everybody, welcome to Chantilly for this last game of the group stages, and it's going to be a good one. We've got PACA France versus Occitane France, and it's a beautiful afternoon now. The sun has come up and shone on us. There's a cool, gentle breeze, so it's perfect polo conditions here. And as you can see, PACA France have had one win and one loss, so they really need to win this in order to qualify through to the semi-finals. Occitane France, well, if they win this, they will automatically go to the semi-finals. But if you end up with 2 wins and 1 loss, then the chances are you'll go through to the
semi-final.
2 wins and 1 loss will take you through to the shootout. To the penalty shootout. Exactly. Okay, here we are then. So the PACA France team is an 11-goal team versus Occitane France, which is 12 goals, which means PACA France will start with half. We'll go to the lineups in a minute. You can see there. Here we are. PACA France then. They have, replacing their patron, they have Diego Belade. He's a young Frenchman of 0 goals. And then at number 2, another DB, Dorian Boulteau. He's a 3-goal Frenchman. At number 3, Petit Louis Jarige, 4 goals, also from France. And then their captain, who's played so well throughout this tournament so far, Julien Reins, 4-goal player, 11-goal team. Taking on Occitane France, at number 1, Isabelle Laranaudi of 0 goals. She scored some fantastic goals earlier on in this tournament. Number 2, with a bright yellow helmet, Jules Legoban, also French. And then they have the 2 Argentine brothers. Playing at number 3, Simon Zavaleta, 5-goal player. And his brother at the back, Ramiro Zavaleta, who's 4 goals. So that's a 12-goal team.
Nice, sun is shining. This is the way we would like to be here in Chantilly. Everything is nicer. We have a great company here with all the friends of team. They are delighted to be here, all branded Chantilly, and having a good time for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. A bunch of people have come over from Dubai to watch some polo into Chantilly and to take some lessons at the same time. It's a great place to be. There's really a great vibe around the whole club at the moment. So much polo going on. It's a wonderful place to be right now.
This Zabaleta with Isabel and Jules is one of the favorites, without any doubt. They had strong wins up to now, and but they have this match, which is not easy because it's against another home team from here. There we may have some stats coming up. The top scorers.
Yeah, so the top scorers, here we are. This is the top scorers of the amateurs here. And Agustin Emsens and Haider have scored 3 goals each. And then 2 goals for Sebastian and Larry. So we've seen a lot of goals from the amateurs. We've mentioned it several times, but one great thing about this tournament is how much team playing we're seeing and passing up to the amateurs, using every single player on the field. Umpiring, we've got Clément Gosset and Gaston Lucero, top umpires, and third man is the Australian Andrew Williams. You can just see him sitting on the high chair at the back there. So we could also mention that PACA France are the reigning champions. They won this tournament last year in the inaugural year of the Nations Cup. Oh, here's a quick correction here. Haider Nassim, actually, after his game today, takes to the top of the list of the top-scoring amateurs, having scored 4 goals.
This is live updated.
Yeah.
Everything is live here.
Yeah.
So we've got the Pakistani player jumped into the top of the leaderboard here on the top scorers, and the Belgium follow him with 3 goals, and the other 3 with 2 goals, Sebastián Aguetán, Isabel Ledorly, and Larry Ashbrook. Maybe Isabel is the only one in that list that can jump a few steps over. So let's see if she has those scores to let her go up in that statistics.
Thank you very much. I'm joined here by Sebastian Amaya, the founder of Polo Line TV and our statistic man as well. He helps out with the stats and also watching the horses and the plays. It's great to commentate with you, Sebastian.
Thank you, Tim, for the compliments.
So it looks like we're about to get the game underway now. The teams are lined up. So Occitan France are in the black and red. They'll be heading from left to right to start with on the screens. And the ball goes into play. And Jules Logaban, you got to watch out for him. He can break away very quick. He's a very fast player, has some fast horses. But Simon Zavaleta got the better of him, and he's broken away. Out at the front here, Simon Zavaleta. Looks like we're going to have a fast game here. Followed up by Dorian Bouteau. He got the MVP, best player in his last game. Dorian Bouteau, he's got it again, and he's heading to the goal. He's got a goal early on. Wow, look at that. 30 seconds into the game, and we're one goal already to...
He started the way he finished the last game he played, scoring goals.
Yeah. Goal there to PACA France. Dorian Bouteau.
Yeah, the scoreboard guys over there a bit confused.
Yeah, up on the scoreboard, I think they've given it to the wrong side there. It was definitely PACA France who scored that, but they'll work that out soon enough. And winning the line out now is France, PACA France. Up to Bouteau, the goal scorer. Has it stolen here by Zavaleta, Ramiro Zavaleta with the green helmet. He'll turn it round, and who's he got to pass to? Isabel, waiting at the front so well. They'll have to keep an eye out for her, but closer. Oh, he's going to bring a little bit more now. Ball gets beaten here in a quick backhand from Julian Reins to Bouteau. Bouteau gets it and takes it toward the goal. He's looking for his second goal early on here. Dorian Bouteau puts that one up in the air, but Simon Zavaleta's got it, and he turns it around and see if they can organize themselves a little bit. They're not quite making things happen like they usually do, but they've still very, very early doors here. This is a bit better for Occitan France as Ramiro brings it further up the field now. Gets a little bit further on. He's got his bro behind him, and he's going for a pass. Little under the neck shot there. It's not going to reach his man. Simon runs onto it, but it's well picked up here. Nicely done here by the young lad, Diego Balade. Good for him. He'll have a look behind him. It's right up against the boards. He can't carry it on. And Simon Zavaleta's in there, so is Bouteau. And Jarige, Petit Louis, Jarige goes for a steal and gets away with it. Good job from him, but Simon Zavaleta gets it back pretty quickly. Hooks the stick and leaves it to his bro, Ramiro. Ramiro now on the attack. He's got... He's waiting for his teammates to go forward. They all have gone forward now. He takes one to the right, and he's going to bring this a little bit further. He's going to take on Bouteau, and Bouteau beats him in a strong ride-off. Gets a good backhand, but this is Ramiro now. Ramiro looking to turn it here. He's under some pressure. He's under some pressure from the young lad, Diego Balade. He's taken him on and beaten him. Ramiro with the green helmet. Oh, coming out as Jarige, but not managing to get away with it. Someone was spinning around on the line there. Both teams have their stick up. Both teams want the foul. But they're going to take this chance to change. Very hard to see from here what was going on there. There was a bit of a crash, perhaps. Bouteau came in a little bit too tough. Maybe. I don't know. Sebastian, what did you see there on the replay?
A lot of players in a few square meters.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Now they use this time to change horses, and we have the social media graphics there on the screen.
Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, and Polo Line TV on YouTube. Go and check us out on all those things. Follow us, keep in touch with all the games around the world. Polo Line TV is covering all the big tournaments around the world. Oh, so they've given it here. Yeah, perhaps it was for the crash there. Bulto came in a little bit too strong, I think, and so they've given it to the Occitan team.
What do you reckon? Is it 60, 40?
I think it's a 40. I think it's a 40-yard penalty, yeah. So the white team, they can cross, but only after it's been hit. Simon Zavaleta on this grey horse here, this white one.
Bulto ready to cross over there.
Oh, no chance to stop that. It's gone high and straight. Beautifully, perfectly taken 40-yard penalty. Would have worked as a 60 as well. High, strong, up over the top. So, that gets them off the board. Occitan France. They still trail by half, of course, because PACA France with their 11-goal team started with half a goal. So 1.5 to PACA, half a goal to Occitan at the moment. A bit of a scramble in the line-out. Nobody coming out with it. Jules Leguban claiming the line and expecting to get a foul here. There was a bit of a scrap in the line-out. Then there's the line coming through. Jules got hooked. And they're going to take this one up to the 60, I think, in favour of the Occitan France team. I think we're going to have a close game here. I think it's going to be very, very tough for both teams. Two of the best teams potentially in the tournament.
Clément Gosset over there dropping the ball on the 60 yards, this one.
So it's Petit Louis Jarige, the 4-goal Frenchman, the flying Frenchman. Playing at number 3 for PACA France, with the grey helmet there. Oh, his horse just goes down to a trot. He tries to get back to a walk. That's going to mess up the swing, but he's managed to straighten it, but it has been stopped here. Jules told to leave it there by Ramiro. Ramiro, oh, has it stolen? Diego Belade is causing a lot of problems here for Occitan so far. Oh, that was a good pickup by Simon Zavaleta on this lovely white horse. Big ride-off coming in, leaves it for Ramiro. He gets hooked out, and the first one to turn onto it, though, is Jules. Julien. No, Jules Leguban. Jules Leguban and Julien Rines.
Replay for this one, we'll need it, at least for us.
So Jules was turning it around here. Coming in was Bulto. And he's maybe a little bit too keen today. He's the second crash he's had. He's got to watch out there. He's just tensions are high, beginning of the game, and he's obviously, like we said, they've had 1 win, 1 loss, so they need to win to stay in the tournament. This is all or nothing here.
Spare horses over there in front of Occitan. 10 is Tedelou. You can see Tedelou there, which is the original name for this team. Since this is a Nations Cup, they all have to represent or either a nation, or if they're from the same nation, like in this case both from France, they represent an area of France, Occitan and PACA.
So Occitan with Simon Zavaleta, and they've moved this, it's up to a 60-yard penalty, so defended penalty, and Simon Zavaleta on this beautiful white horse. Oh, he's lofted that one very high, but hooked it slightly to the left. Comes down almost vertically, but just to the left-hand side. So let off for France there, lovely. Got right up underneath it there. Beautiful penalty, just up on the left. So we'll start with a hit in here, and Julien Rines to take it. Plays it out to the side to Petit Louis Jarige. He comes through at speed here. Coming very fast down the back line. Oh, wow, that horse does fly. Look at it go. Oh, my gosh, just running right round the outside of everyone. That is one fast horse, ladies and gentlemen. He's burned round the outside of everyone. Has he? Yes, he's straightened it up and scored the goal as well. Gosh, that was an amazing, nice little pass from the hit-in. And then Petit Louis Wow, we'll keep an eye out for that one that he's on right now.
Yeah, we'll have to go and check this horse out, because it's not one of the horses that he picked as the best, and but it worked really good in this one.
Absolutely. I don't know how well she stops and turns, but that horse can run. Acceleration on her, and she burnt around. They just couldn't catch her. Small horse, almost a very dark bay with a big white face and a white nose. Petit Louis horse. Okay, so France now 2.5 to 1. PACA France, I should say, as Diego Balade. And this is Dorian Boulteau with the bright blue helmet. Backhand tail. Oh, just gets a deflection and it pops out over the boards. It was from a... there was a PACA France stick that it hit last. So Simon Zavaleta will try and run this through there past Petit Louis, and he doesn't get through the pack. It's picked up well by Julien Reins as he takes it to the side. Julien, his horse isn't that slow either. Up to the halfway line. He's going to try and do the same play, running round the back on this small little black horse. Leaves it there behind though, and Zavaleta tries to turn it, but Dorian Boulteau burns through and hits a pass right up to the goal. Jules Legoubin is going to have to work hard to keep it out of the goal. No, it just goes over to the left-hand side.
That was close, eh? That was very close from Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian. Got to watch out for him. We've seen he's very, very keen for a win here today.
Increasing the level match after match, this guy.
Right. But they don't get the hit in time. The bell goes, so that will end the first chukka. And PACA France looking very good indeed. 2.5 goals to Occitan France's 1. End of chukka number 1. We'll be back in a minute for the second chukka.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back from around the world, back to Chantilly for the Polo Nations Cup 2024. And we've got a very important game, and it looks like a good one too, with two of the stronger teams in the tournament taking each other on. And PACA France need a win to stay alive in the main trophy. And Occitan France in black and red, well, they've had 2 wins, so a win would automatically take them through to the semis, which is what they really want to do, because if they don't win, then they'll go into the penalty shootout this evening at 7 p.m, which no one really wants to do. Okay, play with Simon Zavaleta going left to his bro, Ramiro Zavaleta. Bengala is the call, that means hit it. Oh, he's got it stolen there by Julien Reins, and leaves it for Boulteau. Julien picks it up again on the near side. But Ramiro's got it again. Ramiro Zavaleta can't break away just yet at the front. Followed up by his bro Simon. He's gone over it. Petit Luis wants it, but Ramiro somehow has come back onto that one. And now he's got his head down, running toward the goal with the stick and the ball down on the ground, tapping it in. So he just drive through the middle of the pack there with Ramiro and with the help of Simon along the way, just forcing themselves really sort of brute force through the middle of the field, right down the centre with half swings pretty much all the way. They're under a lot of pressure, the Pack of France team, but they didn't manage to clear the ball away. And so another goal for Occitan France brings them in within half a goal now. 2.5 to Paca, 1.5 to Occitan. Two local teams, both based here in Chantilly. Simon Zavaleta turns that one. Big under the neck shot up to Isabel. What can she do? Told to leave it by Jules, as Jules is a little bit more free. Jules now with the yellow helmet. Half swing finish. A lot of pressure. Goes over to the near side. Lovely goal for Occitan, and it's 2 in a row for them as well. And that puts them now into the lead. Also, beautiful goal. A great pass up from Simon Zavaleta. And now Isabel could have gone for it, but she decided, or she was told, to take the man away, leaving Jules totally alone to put it in. Make an easy, kind of easy finish, but at speed. So good job from the whole team there. Isabel for taking the man, Simon for the pass, and Jules for the finish. Nice teamwork makes the dream work. Breaking away from the line out now is Julien Reins, followed up by Diego. Backhand coming in though from Simon to his bro Ramiro. Ramiro needs a super fast horse to get away from Petit Luis, doesn't manage to do so. So Julien Reins plays a backhand for Pack of France, only as far as Simon. Simon turns it, waits for his team to go ahead, now takes it a little bit further. Here's the drive, up forward, goes up high and lands right over in the far side. It's going to be difficult there. Here comes a backhand from Ramiro. And now they'll battle for it back in the corner there. So Occitan France stretching into the lead for the first time now, winning by half a goal. Bulto clearing it away to the side. Nicely picked up though by I think it was Julien, but he's lost it, and again the Zavaleta brothers are on the attack. They haven't managed to do much with it either, as we've got a bit of a melee on the far side there. Nobody's really able to finish the play that they start. Here we go. They have to move away here and allow Julien to hit the ball nicely down the field to try to unleash Bulto up at the front. Bulto gets a big ride off and has to leave it behind. Nicely picked up on the near side by Jarige. Still, he has another chance on it, Jarige. He takes out the man, leaves it for Bulto. Opens up a backhand. Great angle on that. But Ramiro Zavaleta was the only one who read it. And so he'll turn it. Oh, the whistle on the play there. Perhaps giving them a chance to change. We're halfway through the second chukka. I didn't see a foul, so I think that's just giving them a chance to change. He had plenty of space here to make that turn. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see any foul, but I heard a lot of shouting, so I don't know if they will call something. But anyway, they use this time for half chukka change. There we see Isabel switching horses from one to the other. Also, well, to explain to the people why we mention a bit sometimes Dubai, and tell us a little bit why you are so related with Dubai. What are you doing there? For people who doesn't know you.
Yeah, sure. So I've been working in Dubai. It's my 4th season now. I'm teaching at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. We have a great academy there with, we have about 45 kids and probably over 100 students in the academy alone, plus all the members. So we're very, very busy there, and polo in Dubai is growing with all the clubs there. There's some fantastic polo, more and more polo. Every single stable is booked up, so we're building more stables, even a new club. 4th club is on its way. being built by Imar. So Dubai is thriving. This is a nice play too here as Jules Legoubin is found some space up at the front for Occitane France, coming in defence with a good hook from the young lad Diego, and he manages to save a certain goal. He's definitely got a future in polo, that Diego. Great young player. Only a little guy, or young guy I should say. Here we go then, Jarige with the ball. Jarige for PACA France. They trail by only half at the moment. Play, he has to hit a run, he can't be dribbling too long. That's a lovely little pass to his captain. Sneaky in front of him though, Zavaleta. Oh, he gets hooked during the backhand. That was a clever play from Julian Reins. Hooking the backhand there. And now Jarige leaves it to Julian again. Julian hits toward the goal. Is it straight? It's going good. Followed up. No, nobody's there. It's come off a horse and nicely picked up there by Jules Legoubin with the bright yellow hat. Ramiro can't break away. Again, Dorian makes a great play, the young lad. And Jules Legoubin comes away with it now, claiming the line, forcing the near side shot from Bulto. And Jarige, Petit Louis, Jarige will turn this one. No, he's going to go run round the outside. He's under a lot of pressure now, being chased here by Zavaleta. Now he's going to try and beat Legoubin, but doesn't manage to. Bulto's done well to back him up, come in behind. He's also got Simon behind him. All three white players are there now at the back and taking it. Oh, they gave the ball away a little bit there. But Julian Reins is the first one onto it. And, well, Legoubin's going to come and put some pressure on Julian here. Julian, under a lot of pressure, gets hooked out. Does he? Still, he manages somehow to keep going. Eventually, he gets hooked out. Little backhand from Ramiro unleashes Legoubin, who breaks away at the front. And Julian Reins is going to have to work very hard to get back to him. It's a bit of a horse race here. Legoubin's on a quick one. He puts the approach shot slightly to the left, opens up for a big cut shot, and the bouncing ball just beats him at the end. Julian Reins keeps the ball in with a backhand, and now we're seeing a counter-attack coming. No, Petit Louise, yes, here comes a pass up to Dorian Bulto. This is good polo, end-to-end stuff as Bulto runs past Isabel here. He's on a fast horse, and we're going back fast right the other way very quickly. Bulto, can he get the under the neck on the angle? That horse does well to slow right down, settle down for him, make it easy for him to play that shot. He wants a foul. I don't think he's going to get it. And the ball goes over the back line. But that was great polo, both sides. We galloped down one side and then the other, very, very fast indeed. Great to watch.
Nice, good up and down from both teams.
Play, says the umpire. Hit in now, just before they got the ball in, just before the bell went, so they will play. Here again, Ramiro plays it out to the left to his brother. Oh, Simon, who's made a mistake here, but he's very quickly back onto it, and this time plays a backhand to Ramiro. Oh, Bulto claimed the line though. Oh, a little bit of a mistake, and they had to panic a little bit, Occitane, as they were on the back foot there.
Fast, clever by Bulto, seeing the opportunity here to claim that line.
There it is on the replay. Yeah, he tracks back onto that quick, plays the backhand, and yeah, Bulto coming right up it, and nobody saw him coming, so that will end Chaka number 2, and the scores are 3 goals to Occitane France, 2.5 to 5. We are in a very, very tight game here. We'll be back in just a minute.
the match, which is Gregorio Gelos.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Chukka number 3 about to start, and I think we've got a great game here. We've still got 3 more chukkers, and it's very, very, very close. 2 quality teams, both the French teams, both the local teams based here.
Look who we have there. Puma's rugby player, Imhoff, very famous among the Argentine rugby. Yep.
He's a Polo fan?
Yeah, Polo fan watching here.
Very cool. That's cool. Very cool. Has he tried playing it?
No, I don't know, but the one who is very much involved in Polo is Gonzalo Quesada. He played here,
Wow.
and he's a friend of this guy and some others, you know.
Very cool.
Since we mentioned Tipek, we big shout out and regards to Rashid Alabar, Jan as well,
Azam.
Jan Isam, and all the crew over there.
Yeah. Well, I do some commentating out there as well. Polo Line come out to Polo Club Dubai, and we have some beautiful tournaments such as the EMAR Cup is our main one, and it's we play the winter season over there.
Well, back in action there we have Petit Louis in charge of this 30 yards penalty.
Yep, and here it is. Takes it, hits it through. So Pack of France get into the lead rather. Creep into the lead by half a goal. 3.5 to Pack of France and 3 to Occitane. So both of these teams, like we're saying, are the local teams, both based here actually in Chantilly. And Pack of France, having had 1 win, 1 loss in their previous games, well, they desperately need a win to stay alive and qualify to the semi-finals. Occitane, France, well, they've not qualified yet. At the moment, they have to go to a penalty shootout. But if they have a win, they will automatically qualify with 3 wins. Now, Petit Louis wins that one. Loses it, though, to Simon Zavaleta. Simon trying to run round the outside of Julian Reins, which is just about impossible to do, as Julian, very, very well-disciplined and classy, stylish player, I think. He's pushed his opposition out to the side. This is Ramiro. He's on his grey horse. Bulto as well. Got 3 grey horses out there, as Dorian is also on one. Ramiro has to take a shot from there. I don't think... Is it going to go in across the front of the goal? Jules Legoban plays a backhand. Nice to try and put it in, but just narrowly misses to the right-hand side. So we'll have a start with Julien Reins, captain of Pack of France, from the back line. So his teammates, they've all gone for the pass. He's gone left again, and coming to pick it up is Petit Louis. He's got Dorian behind him, and he's got, Dorian in front of him, Diego behind. He hasn't managed to find Dorian though. Simon claims a line and turns it and brings on the attack straight away for Occitane. Isabel's gone forward for the pass. There is an attempted pass for Isabel, but the backhand doesn't come in, and Simon's got a chance here. He's put it in front. Dorio is going to try and stop him. Does manage to stop him. The ball's still sitting there, and surely Ramiro Zavaleta will slot it through. Coming through clear and unmarked, Ramiro Zavaleta. There you see, there was a few mistakes, some good defence, and then Ramiro all alone, no one in the way, puts it through quite easy in the end. Creeping back into the lead now. Occitane France, 4 goals to Pack of France's 3.5.
Ramiro Zavaleta, very intelligent player, always waiting, patience, and to see the opportunity to damage the other team.
Absolutely, very, very intelligent player, and him and his bro play very intelligently together as well, linking up so nicely, reading each other's plays. It's been great this tournament, seeing all the brothers, lots of brothers in several teams playing together, and you can really see how they match up and know what they're going to do, turning for each other's backhands and going for each other's passes, the 1-2s and things. Lovely to see, blocking for each other as well, like we see now. giving Ramiro some space to pass it up to Isabel. Isabel's been called onto the line to shoot this one. Isabel, great goal from her. Well done, Isabel Larinodi. She was called onto it. It's a good pass from the Zavalettas up to Isabel. And, well, she's absolutely clinical up at the front. She's every chance she's got all tournament just about. She's made the most of it. And she's always there waiting for that pass, and when it comes, she makes no mistake here. Not an easy goal at all. Quite a crowded goalmouth. Shoots through another cut shot. Look at that.
Well done for
Great
Isabel. Jump a few steps there in the amateur standings. Top scorers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's up to 3 goals, I think, now. So just one behind Haida. Equal with Augustine Emsens. And that was a lovely goal as well. Cut shot goal. She scored a couple of those already. Very, very impressive. So they'll go and change horse now halfway through the third chukker. And, well, suddenly Occitan France are a goal and a half ahead.
Good moment now to download the app while they're changing the horses. If you don't have it.
So here we go. They've lined up quickly. And the ball is in play. Petit Louis has left it there for his captain, Julien. Julien Rhines will bring it a little bit further. Try and take it past Jules Legoban. Does so. But Ramiro stops him in his tracks. So he'll go and try and hit past there. That's a nice pass up forward. Can Dorian get it on the end of it? Or Diego? Oh, Diego! The young lad. What a goal from him. Near side flick of the wrist. I thought it was going out to the right. The goal judge did too, I think. Here it comes. Diego kicks on there. It was heading out right. Flick of the wrist on the near side. That boy has got talent. Diego Balade getting his team back within half a goal. Well done, Diego. He's having a great game here, playing the 12 goal. I don't know how old he is. He must be 15, 16 years old, I imagine. But performing brilliantly off his 0 goals. Playing with these pros here. And this now is being won by Occitan. Look, they're not giving up at all. They're not letting go for 1 second. There's an attempted backhand. He was a bit hasty on that one. Belade.
It's Diego's second goal of the tournament, considering that he's substituting and he entered the other half of match the other day. So one score for each match that he played. Yeah. Not bad.
Very, very good indeed. Very impressive young player. We'll keep an eye out on his career in the sport. Here's Occitan France. Oh, a nice shot, wild shot under the neck here. But narrowly missing the goal. There's just half a goal in it again. This is a great, great game of polo, ladies and gentlemen. Quality 12 goal, world-class 12-goal polo here in Chantilly, as it's absolutely perfect polo conditions now. We have a cool, fresh air out in the countryside. Trees all around us and a nice, warm sun. So here we go, the PACA France team. Oh, they've held on to it a little bit too long there, and Ramiro Zavaleta punished them for it. Diego Belade came in to steal the ball from Ramiro, but I think Ramiro knew what was going on there.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Dorian's caught that in the way, or Diego.
But nevertheless, the penalty will go to PACA France, which will give them a chance here to go back into the lead. Be neck and neck again this game. We knew it would be. There are 2 local teams, the reigning champions against one of the favourites, so it was bound to be a good game. And it's a very important game, especially for PACA France.
There we have Clément Gosset. They already decided which is a 30-yard penalty.
Is it? 30-yarder, so a very good chance here. Oh, but it's for, it's for Occitan France, a chance for them to extend their lead. And Ramiro, Simon Zavaleta, the 5-goal player, will take it. Oh, it's whacked the post hard. And I don't think it's gone in. And the whistle blows.
Hit the post,
yeah,
and stay there inside.
Right into the post. Strong. It was only a 30, so they couldn't play on.
Let's see here in the replay if we can catch the action. Hit
Boom.
The post over there.
You don't often see the ball smack the post that hard. Okay. Ramiro Zavaleta. Abri is open backhand is the call. But the Paca French team are quickly onto it here with Petit Louis. He makes a pass, and this time Julien Reins has gone up to the front. I like the way they interchange a little bit, and Julien usually based at the back, but sometimes he'll go forward up for the pass. However, Jules Legoubin with the yellow helmet was tight on him on the defense. And Ramiro turns it for the Occitan team. He's got his brother Simon behind him if he needs. In there is Bulteau as well. In fact, everybody's in there. Just waiting on the outside is Isabel. There's the bell. So we've got 30 seconds left of this third chukker. And pushing forward are the Paca team. He's been told to leave it because Julian has space to hit it under the neck. Takes the shot. Doesn't get hold of it. Watch the flag as he waves it to the right. That was a good chance for the Paca French team, actually. But we'll end the chukker there. After 3 chukkers now, we'll take a 5-minute break as Occitan France are leading, but only by half against Paca France.
And we take this break to have the opportunity to listen to Gelosi after their victory from yesterday. Which one of the MVP of the match, which is Gregorio Gelosi. Thank you for jump out straight into the camera, Gelosi. Now that you've got the second win, we can see all Anis over the league matches. We can see back and we can realize that you were in one of the toughest league. Are you agree with me?
Yeah, I think that all the teams are really good. Every single game has been really tough. We're having really good moments and some chukkers that are not that good. That I think we have to improve on that chukkers to see the videos and see what we're doing wrong. But you can win, you can lose, because honestly, like if you see the picture, all the teams are really good. We had a really good game, but some chukkers against Rini, Italy, against Pakistan was really tough. They play really well. The 4 players are really tough, playing well. Like Tito is such a good player, like experienced player that is really smart, and you need to find a way to play. So we were a little bit unlucky on that game. And on this game, they were playing really well. It was really tough, and finally we had a nice difference at the end, but it was really tough.
In the case that you go through to the semis, who you wouldn't meet in the semis if you have to pick one?
No, it's the same. It depends the day they have in which one you want to play, but it's just gonna be every single games. Teams are tough, so I don't know. I think we are in semi already, no? I think so.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gelosi. It started to rain. The sun is coming out. It's been crazy, the weather these days. But all the luck for the last. Now we have to wait, I guess, for the other results and see how it goes, how we continue this.
Thank you so much, Seba, and the whole team for always be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back to you, team.
Thank you very Welcome back, everybody, to Chantilly for this cracking game of polo. We're 3 chuckers down and 2 chuckers to go. Here are some statistics of the game recorded by Sebastian Amaya. We have, well, it's a very, very close game. Look at that. 5 goals to 4.5 to Occitane France versus PACA France. And Occitane have scored 4 of those field goals. Throw-ins, very, very even. Reflecting the score, actually. Look, 5-4, same as the score. Fouls, not many fouls, that's nice. 3 versus 2. Penalties, they've both got 1 penalty each. So, again, yeah, very, very even game. Not only on the scoreline, but with the statistics as well. This one really is close. We knew it would be. It's the 2 home teams. PACA France, the reigning champions, with a fully French team. Who have we got here, Seb?
We've got Salvador Jaureche over there, up in the pickup truck, enjoying some mate time. And Bautista Arastua is the one drinking the mate in this moment. But it's not only those guys, it's a lot of people watching this one. The thing is that we have the people along this side, so the cameras can catch them. But on the other side as well, the good crowd attendance for this one, the last match of the day.
Yeah, there you go. There's a good shot of the of part of the crowd, but pretty much all the way down the field, we've got cars and people watching the games. This game, it's an important game. It's a beautiful day, and actually throughout this tournament, more and more people every day is coming to watch. I'm sure by the time Sunday comes around, it's going to be a very big day for the final. I'm really looking forward to that. So there is a penalty shootout this evening for the teams with even number of points after the group stages. I think it'll be the teams that have had 2 wins and 1 loss that might have to go to the shootout in order to qualify. Umpire's having a chat with them here.
Yeah, Gaston Lucero over there announcing, because they don't explain, they just announce what they call. They don't want to discuss any decisions, it's just that they are saying what they are calling here, and that's it. Placing the ball on the spot.
Yeah.
For
PACA France. Right in front of the goal there. Almost a certain goal here. So PACA France after this will go up ahead. There we can see lots of kids here as well. Future polo players swinging small mallets.
Italy team, always crowded around there.
So PACA France. Jarige will take it. And easy goal for him on this dark mare, and that takes them. There's a loud applause from the crowd, and that takes them ahead now, 5.5 to 5. This game, wow, it's just about impossible to pick a winner here. So in it goes to the line out, 5.5 now to 5 for the PACA France team. Occitane win it with Ramiro Zavaleta trying to get the pass up forward, but not finding his man. Backhand come in from Julian, but no one turned for that. And so Simon Zavaleta picks it up. Ramiro takes out the man for him. Gives Simon a chance to put it right toward the goal. Can Jules Legobin break away and score it? Oh! Well, you would have thought he would have got that one, but he didn't manage to. Turned here by Julien Reins. Julien now turning it around, looking for the pass up ahead, coming forward on the ball. There is a better shot. Sorry, that was Jarige. This is Julien now on the iron grey horse, leaving it for Jarige again. He can't get it either. And he leaves it behind, turning around quickly is Zavaleta. He's going to have to get past Bulto. He moves over to block him and then goes on the near side. Bulto comes back and hits a massive near side backhand. But Jules Legobin's the only one to get there. Dorian goes for a cheeky steal but doesn't manage to quite pull it off. There's a little shot forward. He's still coming through. Wants to get that foul. Doesn't get it. Backhand. Good backhand, but not breaking away either. Here's Petit Louis. No, he's had it stolen from him, giving Julien Reigns on this beautiful iron grey a chance to turn the ball and then go for his shot out to the left-hand side. Bulto will be hunting it down, but first there is Zavaleta. Ramiro tries to turn it. Jarij comes, gets the right of and the ball here. Good little steal from, pretty tidy little steal from Jarij as he goes left, right. Do you think he tapped it too much there? Or?
Yeah, probably that was the goal. We'll see.
Yeah. So once you've made 1 or 2 taps at a walking speed, you then need to hit or run with it.
There, maybe they call it play, and he tapped it again.
And he tapped it too many times, yeah. When there's a man close to you. Yeah, so it's a hit. He has to play it and didn't tee this one up to Ramiro. Zavaleta. Ramiro plays a nice little shot to Simon out to the left. Simon on this little grey horse. Is that? Do we know that one? Is it Sonata? Or? Now he's weaving in and out a little bit here, trying to beat his man, and his bro comes around to help him out as he gets in a little bit of trouble. Turning onto it now is this is Ramiro. Bulto tries to sneak in front of him. Now the backhand comes in from Ramiro. Can Simon pick it up?
Yeah, you were right. That's Sinata.
That's Sinata. He scored some lovely goals on Sinata early on. Thank you very much, Sebastian. Now here, right up next to the commentary box, under the neck shot there from Ramiro, but quickly onto it is Bulto. He sort of duffs one out to the left-hand side. And the yellow sticks have got the white team have their sticks in the air. They're expecting a foul here. Legouban may have made the foul there. It came off the pony. Legouban comes back around and twists around in front. Yeah, I agree. He twists around in front of Julien there. Difficult to see because of the deflection, but Julien was close to us.
If you pay attention, we have 6 French players in this match, which indicates the French polo is still healthy.
Oh,
you know, all young players. Also Isabel as patron. So it's nice to see, and it's a 12 goals match. It's not easy to get to this point.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. 6 French players out there, and 2 of the best teams, I think, in the tournament. Okay, so we'll have a hit from the spot here to the French team. Julien Petit-Louis and Dorian Bulto discussing the plan, where Dorian is up at the front. Dorian Belade trying to get free, trying to get away from Isabel. Julien will take this one. He's going to hit it first time. It's along the ground at the moment. Jarij comes in, picks it up, manages to get it now. Is he on that? I think he might be. Whoa! Huge under the neck. Keep an eye out for it. Oh, no, not quite. He might be on that horse. I think he might be on the horse we noticed earlier that scored that goal running down the back. Yeah, the small bay with the big white nose. Yeah, it is. The same one. We were chatting to the crowd earlier on. They were picking that horse as their best horse so far. And so keep an eye out for that one that Petit Louis Jarij is riding at the moment. Here's Dorian Bulto. Dorian told to play it, but Ramiro's going to make his life difficult. He has to get out of the way, Ramiro here. Bulto takes it a bit further, now goes for a big shot. Nice one along the ground. Can Petit Louis get there? Makes a big ride-off. Cool, makes it difficult for Simon Zavaleta, but he does get the backhand. The ball is still very much in the danger area here for Occitanie. Paca France working hard, puts it back into the mixer. Does
that one is Audi.
Oh, it's Audi. It is one of his best ones, yeah? Audi, nice, yeah. That small dark horse from Petit Louis with a white face.
No, for Jarij.
Yeah, right.
Julien.
Backhand, big backhand from Julien. Back to Petit Louis. Petit Louis now. Oh, yeah, the horse is a little bit choppy. Takes a shot toward the goal. Still driving forward. This is not pretty, but cleared in the end by Occitan with a nice tail backhand out to the boards. Coming into it is Julian Rhines over the top of it. Backhand though from Occitan, and Simon Zavaletta's breaking away. Diego is going to try and stop him. Diego, and well, he's forced. He's come in. He has managed to stop him. He hit his brave shot, taking this one into his own half a little bit. Diego, he's a confident young lad, and he's managed to steal the ball off the 5-goaler and take it away from the. Across the field on the other side, but Simon wasn't going to let him do that for long. He came back and took it right back off him, and still has it. Simon Zavaleta, though, under a lot of pressure from the French here. Dorian Bulteau working hard, getting the ball as well, Dorian. And driving forward toward the goal. PACA France, Occitan can't seem to keep possession for very long the last few minutes. So Simon Zavaleta here, not wasting any time, hitting the ball up forward. Back is the call for Petit Louis. Petit Louis plays a good backhand and laning out off the horse is Dorian, but he can't control it. They're all running around, like I said. Oh, a little bit scrappy there. Oh, and he just caught his arm. He took a swing and caught the nose on the other horse, Dorian, and he's hurt his wrist there.
Doesn't look good at all.
He's hurt his wrist, yeah, as he came through. And it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Dorian. No, it doesn't look good. He played the shot just as the player came across, and I think his wrist may have hit the bridle, the bit of the other horse, as he was playing his shot, and he's in quite a lot of pain there, Dorian Bulteau. Doctor is flying on very quickly. We've got a medics here, and an ambulance and a doctor. Bulteau. He's in quite a lot of pain in his wrist. We may have to look for a substitution, but let's see. Hopefully not. Hopefully there's a bit of shock and a bit of magic spray can get him back on and playing, but we don't know. We've got the doctor. It is only his wrist, so.
Yeah, we'll go into break, injury timeout here. It could take some time to recover, so let's go into a quick break.
It's the first day of summer, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm playing with an idea of being natural, of touching the surface of my nature, the texture of my being. I'm in the mood to blur the lines, to touch reality. To step out into the world fearlessly. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
one of the MVP of the match, which is Gregorio Gelosi. Thank you for jump out straight into the camera, Gelosi. Now that you've got the second win, we can see all Anis over the league matches. We can see back and we can realize that you were in one of the toughest league. Are you agree with me?
Yeah, I think that all the teams are really good. Every single game has been really tough. We're having really good moments and some checkers that are not that good. That I think we have to improve on that checkers to see the videos and see what we're doing wrong. But you can win, you can lose, because honestly, like if you see the fixture, all the teams are really good. We had a really good game, but some checkers against Rini, Italy, against Pakistan was really tough. They play really well. The four players are really tough, playing well. Like Tito is such a good player, like experienced player that is really smart, and you need to find a way to play. So we were a little bit unlucky on that game. And on this game, they were playing really well. It was really tough, and finally we had a nice difference at the end, but it was really tough.
In the case that you go through to the semis, who you wouldn't meet in the semis if you have to pick one?
No, it's the same. It depends the day they have in which one you want to play, but it's just going to be every single games. Teams are tough, so I don't know. I think we are in semi already, no? I think so.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gelosi. It started to rain. The sun is coming out. It's been crazy, the weather these days. But all the luck for the last. Now we have to wait, I guess, for the other results and see how it goes, how we continue this.
Thank you so much, Seba, and the whole team for always be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Back to you, team.
Thank you very Welcome back, everybody, and thanks for staying online. As you can see, the good news is Dorian is back on his horse. There he is. He's strapped up and he's ready to go again. He's no wimp, Dorian. He's a tough guy, and he's back in action to continue this game. It's going to take more than that to stop this guy.
He's a tough guy.
Yeah, a tough Frenchman. Yeah, would have hurt a little bit on his wrist, I'm sure, but there you can see he's got it bandaged. We've got the ambulance, and we've also got a doctor here, so he's been well looked after. I'm sure he's had some of that magic spray, and he's back in action. Good for him.
Gaston Lucero there indicating where is the final call after this action. And it's coming up a yellow card. There we go. Yellow card for Jules.
Yeah. It was getting a little bit scrappy there at the end of that play, where everyone was sort of flying around a little bit, not managing to control the ball very much. And then Jules, I think, just put his... Here we got a replay of
the yellow card.
Nice. So we got a... yeah, Jules just put his horse's head over the line just at the moment as Dorian was going for it. So the whistle blows and they've moved it right up to a 30-yard penalty here. Pack of France, well, they lead by half at the moment, and they got a good chance to lead by 1.5. Here we go then, from the 30. And Petit Louis is just going to walk this one, riding that quick horse that he had earlier on. She's got a little bit jumpy perhaps, so he decides just to walk it and makes no mistake. There you see the flag is waving high. So they've extended their lead. Now 6.5 to 5 to Pack of France. Occitan. Well, they do need to win slightly less than Pack of France need it. Perhaps Pack of France are a little bit more hungry. We shall see. We've still got, well, just over a chukker left. 30 seconds left of this chukker as Simon Zavaleta tries to get one more goal here, followed up by Ramiro. Also hooked out, turning on his Petit Louise. It has got a bit jumpy, that horse. If you can get her running, though, she can run. She's quick. We know that. Here comes the injured man, Bulto. He's taken a shot, but just put it over the boards. So that will give them a chance to take a break and come back for the very last chukker. Any minute, we've got Pack of France winning by 1.5 goals. 6.5 to Pack of France, 5 to Occitan France.
Touching the surface of my nature. It's the first day of summer, and I can already see the great eastern sun rising.
Welcome back, everybody. The last chukker of this crucial game, the last of the league games here at the Polo Nations Cup. We can see how this game has been panning out so far. It's been very, very close all the way. Only half a goal in it until that last chukker where Pack of France just extended their lead a touch. Now they are 1.5 goals ahead. 6.5 to 5 to Pack of France, the 11-goal team. Jules Legobin having a conversation with Simon Zavaleta there, making a plan. They got Ramiro back behind them, but they need a good plan here. They're 1.5 goals down, and they want to win this to qualify immediately to the semi-finals. The other guys working very hard here. You can see Isabel working very hard, and Diego. So here come the Zavaleta boys with starting off with Ramiro. One tap, Bulto will wait for him. And again, Bulto waits. He's got, now he leaves it for his brother Simon, who comes round behind, and then he passes it forward. Anyone to get on the end of it. Ramiro's coming through, but on the near side, oh, Dorian, he can't get it. Ramiro's taking it a bit too far. Can he open up the cut shot? Wow, what a shot and a goal! Oh, that's just poetry in motion. Those guys, the two Zavaleta brothers, played brilliantly there. Wow, that was really, really nice. Ramiro took it, the hit in, he passed it to his brother Simon, then he went flat out down the field, picked up the pass, beat the man, and then that cut shot to finish was Well, it was something else. Not easy at all. Flat out gallop. A big angle, cut shot through the goal, and an important one back to a half a goal game. 6.5 still, though, to Paca France. They lead. Now it's Jules Legoban. He's on a nice chestnut, too. It's fast. It's run past Reigns. It's run past Julian Reigns. He's pushed out to the left-hand side. Legoban now. Jules, oh, that horse is great. Look how she just shut right down to a stop from a flat-out gallop. Coming out of nowhere, though, it's Zavaleta on the near side, and he's done it again. Simon Zavaleta, wow, he's back in the lead now. 7 goals to 6.5. They've come out in this last chukker flying the Occitan France team. They were trailing by 1.5 goals, and now all of a sudden they're in the lead. Doesn't take long. See, this game can go either way very, very quickly. Paca France were looking pretty strong, but Occitan France, well, they've brought out some fantastic horses. Zavaleta's horses are amazing, and I really like Jules Legoban's as well. But here to the French. Medio, he's asking for the call. He's left it there for Bulto. Bulto doesn't seem to have a problem with his wrist. In fact, it may have even improved it. What a nice shot right down the ground. It could go all the way. Not quite. It's been hooked out. And now saved here by Zavaleta. Ramiro Zavaleta makes a little pass for his brother. These two are just coming out, playing such good polo at the end here as Simon hits it up. Can't quite get it up to Isabel. A good backhand coming in from the young Belade, but turned here quickly by Legoban. Legoban beats one man, takes it on forward. Oh, he's left it behind, and it's been picked up. Zavaleta, Simon Zavaleta hits it up. If he finds Isabel, that's a great pass. Isabel comes over, doesn't get the shot though, and the backhand is played. Oh, Ramiro's got some space at the back. He's not being marked, Ramiro. He waited there patiently at the back. Surely he's got that line. Coming in to defend was Petit Louis, but no, I don't think he could do it. He's got his hand on his head. He doesn't think it was a foul, but I'm pretty sure it was. We'll see on the replay because Ramiro, who was unmarked at the back, came running through, and he was coming through at speed here. There's no way he had enough space, not at that speed, to come in front of Ramiro.
Yeah, he thought he has space, time, but in this case it's the umpires, they judge the speed that Ramiro was?
Ramiro was coming through,
or
yeah.
Simon.
It was Ramiro, I think, yeah. He waited at the back patiently, and then he was totally unmarked, and he picked it up and ran fast toward the goal. So he's got a penalty in front of the goal now, and all of a sudden, they've come out in this chukker, Occitan France, absolutely flying, and they've scored 3 straight goals. They were 1.5 goals down, now they're 1.5 goals up. 8 goals to 6.5. And we're halfway through the very last chukker. What a change, how this game has turned around so quickly. Paca France were looking really good here, going into the last chukker, 1.5 goals up. But, wow, Occitan France, especially Simon and Ramiro, the two of them, playing brilliantly together, passing it to each other.
Yeah, especially in this chukker, which is the one counts when you are coming so tight in a close match like this.
Yeah, exactly. Bringing out, that's a sign of class there, bringing out the great performance when it's really needed. And they've performed brilliantly. It's not over yet, though. Plenty of time here. Half a chukker left and only 1.5 goals in it. We can see how quickly it can turn around. It could just as easily go Paca France's way in this last half a chukker. But there were some great horses, I think, they brought out there. Jules Lagoban, I really liked his chestnut. He could run so quick and then shut down so quickly and stand still. Okay, here we go then. The last chukker, half chukker of the day as the young lad for Paca France wins it. Doesn't take it very far. Spinning around onto the ball is Simon. Back on Sinatra, that beautiful grey horse, which does so much when it comes out. Let's see if he can win the game here for them. Bulto turns it well, looks to see who he can pass to. And that's a great pass up forward from Bulto. Up to Petit Louis. Julien Rines gets a huge ride off here, but is cancelled out. And Sinatra Gets the turn and then a backhand. Oh, nice backhand up to Legouban. Can he break away here? Big shot forward from Legouban. He's broken his stick in the process, though. It's broken at broken at a funny end, funny side to break. Coming through, though, is Sinata, that beautiful white horse for Simon Zavaleta. Sinata and Simon put it through, and that's a very important goal, taking them through to the semi-final, potentially. 9 goals to 6.5. That horse is wonderful. Breaking away, nobody was going to catch her. Sinata and Simon Zavaleta, what a partnership those two are. And these guys in the last chukker have really turned it on and shown their class. Occitan, France.
What a show they are giving out of this last chukker. Incredible.
Incredible, absolutely. It's been such a close game, and no one knew who were going to win. Oh, they've won that again here now, and Isabel is coming through out the front. Great hook, though, by Diego. Again, Zavaleta, Ramiro Zavaleta is unmarked. They've got to fix that. Maybe if it's too late, though. Nice play there. Ramiro now working as Bulto gets the ball away and makes a nice pass looking for Jarige up at the front. Jarige has to go over to the near side, which is pretty difficult when you're being ridden off by Sinata. Bulto's got some space here. He hits it first time down the ground. But in defence there is Simon Zavaleta. And he turns it around. Simon gets a little tap forward, but the whistle blew. Some of the players are going to change again here for the second time during this game. In fact, it's the Occitans team are going to change again, but they won't be waiting for them to change. They're going to have to play once the ball has been dropped, but they're moving it up to the halfway line here. Yeah, moving it up to the halfway line. I believe it is for Occitan as well, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so that could be all over. So, PACA France, the reigning champions, are in danger of being knocked out of the tournament right now.
So far, up to this score, we'll have a new champion for this second edition.
Yeah, right. They've got 90 seconds. They need to score 3 goals. And not only that, but Occitan have the ball and they're taking it down into that half. Jules Legouban working it here. Jarige spins that little grey round and now tries to get past Simon. You've got to be careful not to foul in the last seconds. Reigns makes a pass up, but Legouban's there to back it straight back for Occitan. The clock is ticking, less than a minute to go now, and there's 3 goals in it. 3 goals needed, at least. 2.5 goal difference. But Legouban has it with the yellow helmet. He'll turn this one around. And they're doing well here just to hold on to the possession and keep them working in that half of the field. That's all they'll have to do just toward the end here. It's almost going to be enough. The whistle blew. And we're going to have a throw-in, actually. A throw-in here with just 20 seconds of Polo left to be played. Occitan France, after a very, very close game, are going to come out the winners here. They're not giving up, though, the PACA French team. Here comes a run from Petit Louis. Petit Louis trying to straighten it up, getting one last goal. He's got 5 seconds to do so. There's a big shot forward. It's out to the right at the moment. He might get one more chance to play under the neck just before the bell. But there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. That was one of our best games of polo, I think, so far. It had everything. It had thrills and spills, but and some fantastic team plays. It was close all the way. In fact, the French team, I think they might have been winning 6.5 to 5. And then we saw 4 unanswered goals in the last chukker. I think that's how it went. But Occitan France, they hopped on to some fantastic horses, and suddenly they made some brilliant, beautiful team plays to win the game and secure Occitan France a place in the semi-final and to knock out PACA France.
Second semi-finalist here, French team, Occitan France. They will play on Friday. What do you reckon about the MVP for this match? It's a tough one between the brothers, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, everyone played well. Like you said, it was a really good game, team played games. Everybody played well. Has to go to the brothers, Simon or Ramiro. Tough one, yeah, Simon or Ramiro. I'll leave it up to you to decide.
It's a good reward for this team that has been investing in polo here for the couple of years, supporting the Zabaleta brothers, playing the Open, the French Open. Nice to see one of the French home teams getting to the knockout stages of the semi-final.
Yeah, very, very well deserved. Here we can see how the goals are scored throughout that game, and it stayed very, very close. Look, right up to the third chukker, there was only a half a goal in it, and then it looked like PACA France was stretching ahead. They went into the last chukker, a goal and a half up, but then 4 goals in the last chukker, 4 unanswered goals for Occitan. They took the lead and held the lead. It was all that last chukker that did it for Occitan. Wow, what a game it was. Very, very close, all the way, neck and neck, right up until that last chukker. Look at that team all walking off. That's a nice shot as the happy team walk off and knowing that they've got their place in the semi-final.
Yeah, indeed. Nice walk back to your corner where all the ones who help and work all the time for day and night for this team are waiting for them. There we have one of our remote cameras catching this glory moment.
Oh, that's a nice shot there as they come in celebrating their place into the semi-final. Occitan France, very well deserved. They're the second team. There were 2 teams that qualified purely on winning their games. They won all 3 games. The Lahore Pakistan team won their 3 games in qualification. Occitan France also won their 3 games. So I imagine they will be ranked number 1 and 2 as they go through. There's a congratulatory hug for Isabel and her team. The next 2 semi-finalists will be decided shortly in a penalty shootout.
Yeah, penalty shootout that is going to take place in 7 minutes. It will probably delay a little bit because these guys, they have to shoot to know who is going to be ranked from 1 to 4 out of the 4 semi-finalists. We'll have some stats, we have some best goals as well, and a live interview coming up. There you have the brothers. Very happy to be in this stage.
Yeah, and well deserved, very well deserved. They played some beautiful polo. That last chukker was phenomenal. Vamos! Simon, well played. That last chukker really was phenomenal. Big hug with the boss. Scoring a very important goal as well, Isabel. High fives all around, big smiles too. Do we know who's taking the penalty shootout?
Not for this.
Not confirmed yet.
Yeah. But we'll come back with that information. Even if we don't have it now, you can catch that info on the social media. And how they will cross then into semis on Friday. And the times and everything. You can find it on our social media and the club social media and the Nations Cup social media. And best goals coming up.
So here we go. There were some beautiful goals here. This was Petit Louis. I think he just ran the length of the field to score that goal on that very, very fast horse with the wide face, Petit Louis. Jarige, yeah, he burnt around everybody, smoked them all, and scored that nice goal to open up the game. That horse has turbo power. Coming through, this is Ramiro. Unmarked, a little bit unmarked. He waits patiently, Ramiro, waits for his time, then makes a move, finds his own space and comes through. This is his brother Simon, crashing through there, gets hooked out. It's followed up, and again, same thing, Ramiro waiting patiently, and they forget about him, I think, and then he just comes through the right time. Right place at the right time. This is Isabel's goal. Nice one too. It's a great pass up to her, and then she was running. Not an easy goal. It's a cut shot finish. Great goal from the number one, Isabel Lerinaudi. Well done, her. Here she is again, scoring that one, coming through and slicing the one through. Awesome goal from Isabel. And here we go. Jarige hitting the ball up to the young lad. Oh, this is a great goal from Diego with a flick of the wrist on the near side, just putting it in. Diego Balade. He had a superb game, actually, Diego. There's a great pass up. Sorry, it was Julian Rines who made the pass, and then the flick of the wrist from Diego to finish it. Great goal from him. Well done, Diego. Young lad had a super game. And again, Ramiro. Oh, this was a great pass from his brother, from a hit-in, actually. Ramiro took it. He passed to Simon. Simon passed it back to Ramiro, who scored this brilliant goal, beating the man there, and then a wonderful cut shot. Look at that, very close to the line there. Slightly bouncing ball. Great finish. Almost impossible angle. And here, a bit of a melee going on here. Then sweeping through is, and picking up on the near side is Simon Zavaleta. Nice goal. And then breaking away on Sinata. Love that horse of Simon Zavaleta. He seems to get at least 1 or 2 goals every time he rides her. Breaking away, fist pump as well to win the game there. He knew he'd won it after that one.
And now back straight into the live interview. And we have Simon Zavaleta. Simon Zavaleta is here to us. Thank you, Simon, for coming up right away after the match to the live interview. It is probably a delighted moment for you guys to be in the semifinals. It's a great reward, I think, for you guys after so much effort, especially from coming from Isabel after all these years, supporting you guys, the team, and being in this stage, right?
See, I think it's a really nice award because we've been preparing for this tournament since last year. We made the team with Isabel on September, and we were looking forward for the tournament. And now we had 3 tough matches, and very happy to be on semifinals. Now, the rest of the tournament, they're going to be all tough games, and let's see what happens.
Difficult league, difficult match, this one, to decide to go straight through the semis. A big relief for you guys, but the key checker was the last one. It was tight until the last one. What happened with the last one? Yeah, especially for you, together with your brother. What was the plan there for the last checker?
I don't know if there was a plan. We were a little bit tired. But I think everything changed when Ramiro scored a golazo over here. That changed us our head, our mind, and we started pushing. And luckily we made 2-3 goals in a row, and that we finished it quickly.
The last one, how important is to have your fathers, your mom, your father here supporting you guys? Zavaleta is a big family, and to have them in such an important tournament along you guys, that would be really important.
Now they left, so they must be watching on the TV. And it's really nice to have them here. It gives you support. And every time we finish a game, them or our cousins or our uncles, they always send us a message congratulating. So it's good to have the family near.
Thank you very much, Simon. Pleasure to speak to you. Back to you, team, to close the transmission.
Thank you very much, Simon, and congratulations to the Occitan France team. Here we've got the statistics of how that game went. And, well, the Occitan team scored 7 field goals, which is pretty impressive. They scored 9 goals altogether. The throw-ins were quite even, but Occitan did win more throws. They committed slightly less fouls, 5 fouls to PAC of France's 6. Well, the penalties, they scored 2 out of 4. The Occitan team, 3 out of 4 penalties for PAC of France. And, well, there was 1 yellow card. But you can see there slightly the statistics in favour of the Occitan France team and the results reflecting that. 7 field goals, though. It was great to watch. Some brilliant polo being played today, especially by Occitan France in that last chukker. So, another day down here, another day done, another day of beautiful polo here in Chantilly. And do tune in. On Friday, we've got the semi-finals now. We'll be into the semi-finals of the Polo Nations Cup 2024. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to commentating the next games with you